shut down all the research libraries.
From Blue Rodeo releasing a video attacking the Conservative government to Wayne Gretzky endorsing Stephen Harper, we have seen a number of high-profile Canadians speaking out about this federal election, but does that have an impact on how Canadians vote? With his thoughts, Barry McLoughlin, president of McLoughlin Media, joins us this morning from Ottawa. Barry, it's a huge deal in the States to have high-profile endorsements. You think of Mr. Trump and quarterback Tom Brady recently, but does it really matter here in Canada?
I suppose it can matter in a tight election. I believe it's a double-edged sword, though. It's a blessing and a curse. I think what the celebrities are able to do is they're able to leverage to a certain extent their brand, their promise, if you like, to the target voter of the person they support or the party they support, or indeed in Blue Rodeo's case, to the party and leader they're clearly against. So leveraging a brand is a tricky thing because you can love Blue Rodeo but not at all agree with them politically.
Well, this is the thing, and then some may wonder, you know, what does Blue Rodeo or what does a sports star know about politics? Maybe they should just stay in their lane. When you've got someone like a Hurricane Hazel McCallion supporting Justin Trudeau, though, and you've got, of course, Wayne Gretzky, as we mentioned, supporting Mr. Harper, does that help?
I think it can help. In other words, it's all aimed at social media. They can't really buy ads, so what they're doing is they're trying to earn media. I think Blue Rodeo, for example, is trying to target so they can be shared and across all social media, whereas an appearance by Wayne Gretzky with the Prime Minister, I mean, that's a real get. I mean, the great one is iconic. He goes beyond hockey. He's a major corporate spokesperson. He is leveraging his brand, but it's good for 1 or 2 days. The problem is it's not a social media share, whereas I think Blue Rodeo is trying to do that. Other politicians like Hurricane Hazel McCallion, she is taking some of her brand. It's a bit different there. I would have to say that the key there is to target the wavering voter, the soft voter. It probably won't swing votes, but it can reinforce people that are leaning, thinking about, possibly in play, and try to get them over to a certain party column.
What about groups, Barry, that we wouldn't deem high profile? People, you know, for example, in the science community, groups that have come out anti-Harper and said, you know, things like, listen, we're being muzzled, non-political people. Does that have an impact?
I don't think so. I think that sort of plays into the traditional, you know, who's going to support what party. I think that can matter is Harper Man, for example, the song by that government scientist. I mean, it was played a lot on social media, and I think that's the kind of hook they have to find, somebody that has something unique in terms of either somewhat humorous, with some talent involved in it. It does tend to get shared. So I think it's keeping these issues before the voter. And I think in a three-way race like we've got underway, these can absolutely strengthen, animate, reinforce people that are possibly leaning in that direction anyway.
All right, Barry McLoughlin joining us, McLoughlin Media. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marcy.